Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Chris Sale starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Fred Wiggins. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
In now, Bart Wiggins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Wiggins aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in now, Owen Christian, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Runners on first with one down. And there he goes towards second. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dawson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 1-1 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners going. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 3-1. Smoke toward third. Bryant right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Elmer Christian gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Batting second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
So in now for Chicago, Tommy LaStella. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Snap throw to first. Not in time.
Oh, he's in there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Pollock, base runner at first with 1 out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 0-2 once more. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity.
Digging in, Ernie Banks, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Steve Alley, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Bryant, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sosa has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Batting 7, catcher, Brian Brummett.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Brummett. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Into the box, Andre Dawson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Here's another 2-2. Popped him up. Wiggins calls for it, makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Chopper to short. Wiggins Scoops it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting ninth, Edgar Prince Hale.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Chris Sale. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. Leading off the inning, Curtis Wiggins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dawson is there, and he has it for the out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Elmer Christian. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Wiggins.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Fred Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Ball even at 2-2. Struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Brummett moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Striding in once again, Tommy La Stella, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-1 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered and it's going to go. That one is gone. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. A base hit in his first trip.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Missed with a slider.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another chance. Steve Alley earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Bart Wiggins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates first baseman. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. And he'll step out for a 3rd time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Owen Christian. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Dawson ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he is in there. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Roberto Clemente, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Banks backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. In now, Andre Dawson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Dawson is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Little tapper down the first baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the inning, Randy Wiggins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Up next for the Buccos, Scott Gifford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. Runner goes for second. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. On the move again from first. Strike taken, the throw is well played. That's an easy stolen base. Sent on the ground out to second. LaStella fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Drummond.
Into the box now. Brian Brummett comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. It's a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
At the plate, Curtis Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run score.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 4-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wiggins is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he'll step off and try again. And he'll step off and try and reset. Now it's step off as they try to get on the same page. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Wiggins moves over, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Elmer Christian. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find a seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now, Fred Wiggins. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. The runner from 3rd comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Wiggins, the runner at second with 1 away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now the 2-0. High and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the 2nd run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randy Wiggins. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. LaStella has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in once again, Ernie Banks. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. No balls and 1 strike. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. In now, Steve Alley, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Clemente has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First offering on its way. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. "4-4 is our score as we play the 6th.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready for another chance. Sammy Sosa will see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases.
The pitcher, number 49, Chris.
Ryan Sandberg will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Banks on third. Dawson over at second. Sosa at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something to handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 23, Bob Dixon.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Wiggins is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage is already done as the Cubs plate 4 on this grand slam home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 8 and the Buccos 4. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Neil Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Catcher, Brian Drummond.
From the stretch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Brummett's proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
Count still at 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Curtis Wiggins will be next. Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Stepping in now, Bob Dixon. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Wiggins is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
In now, Fred Wiggins. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The count now at 2-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 12, R.D. Fortune.
Bart Wiggins will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Dixon at third with 2 away. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates 5. Ready now, Tommy La Stella will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please.
The pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Leading off the inning, Owen Christian, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hard hit ball to second. There is La Stella. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll get in there safely.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Wiggins leads off first with 1 away. There goes the runner. Pitch inside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now, time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Brummett has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Up next for the Buccos, Curtis Wiggins. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ball 1. 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Chris Caney answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Christian Brummett will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he gets ahead 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubs lead this one 8-6. Mike North is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. The next Cub up, Steve Alley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
1 strike.
Popped him up. Brummett waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started that swing a bit too early.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The next 0-2. Up around the face.
1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no thanks.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Wiggins has it in his tracks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Riding in once again, Sammy Sosa. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back safely. First pitch on its way, and the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 pitch, and he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch, hit hard to the right side, foul. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs strand 1. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Burkhart comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Fred Wiggins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Angel Vargas is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark Wiggins.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Owen Christian.
Stepping into the box, Owen Christian. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Tyler Wiggins will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tyler Wiggins.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. And a fastball just a bit up.
No, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Cubbies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Sale wins his 3rd of the season. Elmer Christian is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Michael Burkhart hammers down.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the National League Central, Ryan Sandberg was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates, 8-7. The Brewers beat the Braves in Atlanta, 3-2. The Reds got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals, 4-3. The Nationals sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils, 6-1. The Mets hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-2. Jim Boyd really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 9-5. The San Francisco Giants completed a 3-game series sweep as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-2. Yangervis Solarte was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the St. Louis Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-3. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 1-0. The New York Mets smacked 15 team hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-5. The Giants combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-1. The New York Yankees brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 5-1. The Chicago White Sox bested the visiting Indians 2-1. The Tigers totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-3. The Minnesota Twins pounded out 17 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 10-6. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.